It's independence and Ghana is 68. So on this new season of Cook Africa, we are bringing you some local delicacies that we call the meals galore because Ghana is 68. So my name is Ajua Ahinewa and I promise you a fun and exciting but educative cooking show. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Cook Africa, and I know you can't wait for what I have for you. I told you earlier, I'm cooking meals from all 16 regions, and today, guess who my guest is? He is very popular and familiar in Ghana politics. In fact, I don't want to say much. So, let's welcome the most sensational Hassan Ayariga.
Hey, how are you?
I thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Arela.
Are you hungry?
I'm very hungry. I want to speak one of your language. Elerela.
Yin awala.
Bakona misi.
Yin awala.
Yi awala.
Lafibe.
Yi awala lafebe. Lafebe. What's the meaning of that?
How are you?
Okay, so the lafebe.
Everything is okay.
Everything is okay. Okay, yes. I thought. Okay.
That's Hausa you want to speak, but this is my language, Kusai.
Okay. So we have Hassan Ayariga in the kitchen. We all know him to be a politician. Politician, dear. But today, he wants all of you to know that he's not just a politician, but when it comes to the kitchen too, he is Hassan Ayariga in the kitchen as well. So today he's going to cook something. He's going to talk about whatever thing he's going to cook. So, where's your apron? Okay.
This yours? This mine?
Yes, this mine. Let's get to work.
Just get it wet. The boys are hungry. Akoda are hungry.
Okay, let me help you.
Thank you.
So what are we cooking today?
Okay. Today we are doing something called jollof, but it is called dawa jollof.
How different is it from the regular jollof, you know?
The regular jollof, you put a little of dawa.
Okay.
Maybe some people put some people don't even put. But this one is going to be the ingredients more. The one that is going to be more is dawa. And it's going to give you a taste of our dawa. Okay. Those days in the northern sector, sometimes we use dawa for everything.
Okay.
So growing up in Boku, dawa was our main spices for the kind of food we eat.
Does that mean that if you had
won
the election,
yes,
dawa jollof was going to be an international dish? Like,
of course. I mean, I love to cook.
I see.
Sometimes when my family go out, before they come back home, I have about 7-8 dishes prepared. Chinese, local dish, spaghetti, German dish, I mean Italian, bolognese, all prepared for them.
Whoa.
So today, I'm honored to cook only one. I wish I was going to do about 7.
You could have done it.
7.
I
7
see.
different dishes. 2 zafi for you as well.
Then you need to come back on the show.
Don't worry. We are here on the show.
Okay, so we are doing the dawa jollof. So now let's get to work and see what we have.
All right.
I think you're sharpening your...
I'm sharpening my knife.
Okay, let me assist you on some few things.
So you see, the most important thing is to first cut your protein. Okay. Wash my hand and cut my protein in water. Thank you.
I see.
Ghana is
68 years old.
68 years.
Are we
Yet,
really enjoying that independence?
to be very honest, we are poor at 68.
Okay.
Ghana is very poor at 68. A country that borrows at 68. You can imagine if you are 68 years old and you have
And
to
then
go
you are poor.
you have to go to the bank to borrow.
But is
To
Ghana really
survive.
poor?
I will say no. Ghana is not poor, but when you borrow, you are poor. When you keep borrowing and you don't make good use of your resources, you don't add value to your resources, you become a dependent nation. Yes. So now we want to wash our meat, our protein.
Okay.
So we need a bigger pot.
Yes, so because it's Ghana, man.
Yes.
And we want Ghana to gain independence.
Okay.
So let's patronize our own.
Can you raise it a bit?
So let's patronize our
So
own.
let's raise it. Put water and raise it.
I know, right? So we are cooking in this handmade pots.
Wow, that's from my hometown.
Yes, and it's very durable.
We use it for water.
Okay.
To cool our fridge. That's those days when there was no lights, no fridges. You use the pot.
But if somebody should come and see this around you, they will even think you're even doing juju.
Because of your mentality.
Good.
But once you have a different mentality, you believe that this is
something that will.
When you go to the north, you see it's still like this.
Okay.
Many communities practice it.
Okay.
I love that water because it tastes different.
Okay.
And you can imagine.
So there is a question on my mind. Looking at the way you were even cutting the meat and everything, you and your wife, who does the jollof? Wow.
Ah, you see, when you have two professionals cooking, what do you think you're gonna see? My wife is the best cook, and I'm the best chef.
She's the best cook,
and I'm the best chef.
You're the best chef. What's the difference?
You get to know. Yeah, so we have this now. So what we need now is to cut our onions. All right.
Okay.
It's
when
peeled.
you cut the onions alone, it tells you are really a chef. Before you came into politics, have you done anything in hospitality like cooking, chefing before?
Once living in Germany, I owned several restaurants.
Oh, okay.
When I came to Ghana, I opened restaurants before.
Oh,
Once a politician, I had a restaurant. So I'm the owner of Hello Pizza and Restaurant.
Oh, it's in Ghana here?
Yes.
Where exactly?
We had about 4 branches, 3 or 4 branches. Osu, Dankwa Circle.
Is it still operating?
No, I stopped.
Why?
Oh, don't worry.
Ghana is 68.
Ghana is 68.
Ghana has independence.
Yeah.
I see. Whoa. So do you intend going back into hospitality, like restaurants?
I think restaurant good, business is good. When you're growing up and you want to do some kind of business, hospitality is good in Ghana here. I started delivery long ago. You know, I used to compete with Frankie's and Papaya those days. I used to live in Germany. Okay, now we're good to go.
So are we not put our spices on it?
We want to put salt.
Okay, this is the salt.
I need a spoon, teaspoon.
There is a spoon inside already. We have something inside for them.
Okay. All right, so you're careful.
Okay. So you were competing Osu, Frankie's, and okay.
It's good. All right. So we have this. All right, a little spices.
Okay.
To spice
so seasoning the meat.
Yes, season it a bit to have its own taste beside the normal taste we know. So you put in the season, a little of it.
Okay, so now our meat is ready and it's going on the fire. Let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
We heard about the jollof war.
Come again?
The jollof war. There's Niger and Ghana jollof. So this
Yeah.
is it nothing jollof against the world or?
This one is called the jollof world. You see,
But have you tasted the Nigerian jollof?
yeah, Nigerian jollof cannot be compared to Ghana jollof.
Okay.
Ghana jollof, we started jollof. Nigerians are doing copyright. But they are good at doing their copyright. But I tell you, cooking is art. Are you listening?
Okay.
Cooking is art.
Okay.
It's how you want to design it. Somebody has a method of cooking certain things, and you can come and change the methods. Cover it.
I see. So change the method that you make you. But you can change the method and still get the best results.
That's what I'm saying. Cooking is art. It's art. Art is design. So you can decide to do any form of design of. So you can decide to cook anything. And that is why the Chinese has over 1 million dishes. 10 million dishes, not even one. 10 million dishes. Because you can decide to cook something today, tomorrow you can pick anything and cook.
Okay.
So it's just the art of putting, mixing A, B, C, and thinking of getting a particular taste. So every grass in China is used to cook something.
Wow. Okay, so Mr. Ayariga, which of your politicians, your fellow politicians, will you not trust in the kitchen? I want to know that.
That I will not trust in the
You
kitchen.
won't trust in the kitchen. You won't even try it.
Really?
Yes.
To give him food to cook for me or what?
Yes.
That the food will be bad?
Yes.
I've never
Like, you will not try. You know this person. No. When it comes to cooking, it's not his thing.
Yeah. This
Yes.
one, I don't know them with cooking.
Really?
There are too many to even say. I think they all know how to cook.
But
I'm sure.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure they all know how to cook.
They all know how to cook.
Because they are all men. They are not babies.
Okay.
And once they are men, they have this experience. Most of them have lived in school, boarding school. Okay, so you.
Your mother.
Oh,
you don't know how to comment, right?
No. They all know how to cook. Go
Since
ahead.
all of your politicians are good cooks,
Yes.
who would you want to compete in the kitchen?
Any of them.
Any of them? Like mention one and I'll
I
make
say
it happen.
any of them.
I'll make it happen. Just mention one.
Anyone.
But have you tried any form of competition in the kitchen before?
With anyone?
Like, I mean, have you tried it before on your own?
I think once. We did it with TV3.
Okay.
And then I was there with Spio Gabra. He's good. Of course.
Okay, so now we chopped our onions, chopped our tomatoes,
Yes.
and then the green pepper.
Yes.
What are we going to do with them?
We're going to blend it.
Blend them. Okay, then let me help you with
Yes.
the blender.
Get me. We're going to blend everything. We're going to. I tell you, if you're a good chef, you make billions of cities. If you know how to cook, you make money. Ghanaians love food. They want good food too. And save them the time of they going into the kitchen. So you can open a restaurant and save your kitchen. Huh? You call what?
Save
your kitchen. So they don't go to the kitchen, you do the kitchen work. So you are saving them and you make money. And you see. So let's open a new restaurant called Save Your Kitchen. All right, guys? So put it down. Save your kitchen. We'll do the kitchen work for you.
So where exactly is your hometown?
Boku.
Boku? Is that not where they are fighting?
Yes.
Oh.
That's where they are having some.
Have you been there recently?
No, not really. I'm not happy with the situation there.
So what are you doing about the situation?
I've been working behind the scene to see how we can
Resolve
it.
everything. Can I put water on it?
Yeah.
You are really a politician. So is there going to be a time where you give up on your ambitions as becoming the president of the Republic of
After
Ghana?
becoming president.
After becoming president.
Then I want to be the General Secretary of UN.
Okay.
I want to rule the world. I have a lot to do that.
And are Ghanaians really seeing the whole vision, the ideas, the mindset? Are Ghanaians really seeing it? Are they buying it?
They are, slowly. Slowly. You see, what people want me to either form an alliance with either the NDC or the MPP.
Yeah.
But you see, we cannot all be in one party
Okay.
that are all corrupt, that we agree that for us. We have to try and bring a third force. And that is why I'm fighting for the third force. If not, it's easy for me to become president if I run to NDC or
MPP, yeah.
It's a daydream.
But were you with any of these political parties
No,
before?
I've
You've never joined any of the political parties?
No.
Wow.
I've never been with them.
So far, President John Ajay Kufuor, the late Professor Ivan Sasami,
You can put it back in.
Rest in perfect peace.
Yeah.
And then His Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, and so on. Like,
who is the best among them?
Who is the best among them?
There's no best among them. They are all doing their best.
Clearly means you don't like any of the administration.
What I'm saying is that there's no best among them, but they are all doing their best.
So clearly you don't like any of the administration.
I think that we have a lot of lapses if we turn around and look at Ghana today. I mean, they've done their best, but their best is not enough. That's the problem. A country at 68, still importing, still borrowing to pay workers, borrowing to pay, infrastructure and all that. I don't think we need that after 68 years of independence. When we have all the resources, yet we give it out to foreigners and call it PPP. So we are practicing what is called new colonialism. Instead of being slaves, forcefully being slaves, we bring them to enslave us. So they take everything. They take our resources, our wealth, and then we sit and watch. And then our youth have no future. And first thing that we need to have is a national data system, which we don't have. Because we don't have a data of everybody in Ghana.
But that was what the previous government was trying to do.
But we haven't done it.
With the Ghana card?
No, the Ghana card is not a data system. The Ghana card is just a card. When I talk about a national data system, I'm talking about a base. A system about you and everything about you keyed in, not just into a database.
But
Ghana card is producing certain information, is being picked to produce a card for you.
No,
but with the national data system,
I know about
your blood sample will be taken.
Oh, okay.
Your facial recognition will be taken. It's stream. It goes further. Where you work, your salary will be taken. Your account numbers have been taken. Your database, everything about you is captured in the database. It
reduces crime.
Not only crime, a lot.
Have you really sold this idea to Ghanaians?
I have. Yeah.
And they are still not looking your way?
Because we are politicizing the votes. The people vote based on monetary terms. You pay money,
and you are voted for it.
They are not voting based on policies and programs and visions. I need to spend over $100+ million to win an election in Ghana, because we've monetized it. And I'm not going to take my own $100 million and go and throw it.
Whose money are you going to take?
That's why I am not winning. That's why I want us to use our mindset, not money. Let's vote on policies and vote on strategies, not money. Because if it is money, I won't use my money to go.
So are we saying that the certain government right now is richer than the previous government?
They all use money, but at this point, the two of them, one has an advantage over the other.
Because?
Because the former president has finished his 8 years.
Okay. And there was a
He's not going. So now, those who were going, none of them is a president. So he has more. The current president had advantage over the vice president. Okay. But if it was Akufo-Addo going with John Mahama, probably would have been a different game together.
Okay.
You understand?
Let's take a quick commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back to Cook Africa. Today I'm cooking with His Excellency, our president to be, Hassan Ayariga, and today he's cooking dawa dawa jollof, a very local, delicious local delicacy from the northern region. Yes, which part exactly? Upper East region. So that's what we are cooking, and now we are done with the meat. It's still on fire. And then we chopped our tomatoes, our green pepper, and our onions.
Yes.
We blended everything. So now we are going to the stew
To fry the meat.
To fry the meat.
Yes.
Whoa, we have to fry the meat.
Yes, because we are doing jollof. The meat has to be fried.
Okay, so
you move
meat from the okay. So after frying.
And after frying, we start doing our.
So you pour the blended stuff on the meat that you fry?
No. After frying, we take out the meat.
Okay.
And then we now start to do the stew.
Okay.
So we're going to do stew, and then go ahead to do the jollof.
Okay.
So as you can see, the meat is being fried here in this pot.
Okay. So can we get another pot to start doing our stew?
Yes. We need this oil to do the stew.
To do the stew. So you have to finish frying
the meat before you...
Oh, okay. Unlike the Ashanti people, they can be doing the stew whilst the meat is still even on fire.
No, because you'll be wasting too much ingredients.
Oil, okay.
You're wasting too much. The oil
so what will happen if you don't use the oil used frying the meat?
The spice in the meat goes
into the oil. Okay, I see.
So you need the oil again to continue
to
cook.
I see.
That's why I told you that cooking is art. Everyone in his way.
Okay.
My way is this way.
It's this way.
So you will see the difference. Just be ready to eat.
I see.
So we have finished frying the meat.
So we are going to remove all the meat from the pot.
From the pot, and then we start now to do the stew.
The stew.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yes.
So is dawa dawa the main dish in the Upper East region?
No, dawa dawa is just an ingredient.
Dawa dawa jollof.
They do mostly dawa dawa, TZ, everything.
Okay, so dawa dawa is like a household name.
They use it for everything.
So what's used in making dawa dawa?
They use this, what do you call it? How do you call it? Is this shea butter, what do you call it? Yeah.
But it has a very strong smell.
Yes, because of the process it goes through.
Okay.
Process goes through.
Okay.
So we are now done.
Okay. So now we can pour the...
No.
Okay.
Our tin tomatoes.
First, I see.
Yes.
Okay, so let's use this for the stew.
So that's why I needed the other onions.
Yeah. Okay. So we're talking about Ghana politics.
Yes.
I can see you have a very, very big dream, ambitions, should I call it visions?
A big dreams from Mother Ghana.
Yes. Because if this is what you want to bring again, then it should sink in our minds and look your way.
A lot of people who listen to me, most times, 90% of them follow me.
Okay.
Just like you and I having this interaction today. I'm 100% sure next time they ask you to vote, you vote for me.
Sure.
So that's how it is. People must know me. Yes. People must know who Dr. Hassan Ayariga is.
Your team is not doing a
good job? We are. But you see, propaganda always supersedes
sells
more. We don't want to do propaganda.
Okay.
We don't want to sell Ghana out.
Okay.
And if you sell Ghana out, then you have nothing. And that is why till date, we are still slaves. You understand?
Okay.
Because we have sold Ghana out.
Okay.
So you see this?
I see. So back to NDC.
hold
because
on.
they are the sitting government right now.
Yes.
The 24-hour economy.
My policy.
Your policy. How is that your policy?
I put it in my 2016 manifesto, 2020 manifesto, and 2024. And because I used to work in Germany, I was running 24-hour shift for my companies, my restaurants, and other business. So I ran other companies that were doing 24-hour economy. So I'm very confident with the 24-hour economy. Some work in the factory 24 hours. Most of the factories in Germany work 24 hours. Most of the companies. So I 24 hours, started working at age 16, 17. Okay. I knew what 24-hour economy was all about. They are now learning it, but I...
So should we be bold to say that they stole it from you?
They adapted it.
They adapted it from you? Because it's been in your manifesto for how many years now?
For 12 years.
Oh! I see.
And they know. They know. They don't doubt. They know.
They know.
They are aware. So we do this. We bring the spices.
This is pepper.
Yes. So we spice this. We start by spicing.
We already have pepper in this.
I know.
Okay.
So
I'm learning. This is dawa jollof.
Yes. So we spice it again. So we are.
See. Okay. So are you doing anything for the certain governments right now?
Like what?
Like working with them?
I'm not working with anybody.
You are an island, you're on your own.
I'm on our own. Big island.
So how do you fund your campaign?
My resources.
Can I say this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Like it.
So right now we have to add one more onions.
Okay. You take this. Let me have this. So this onion was supposed to be used initially?
No. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Honorable, so I was asking you a question.
Go ahead.
So where do you get the money to fund your campaign?
I work for it.
You work for it?
Yeah.
So are you trying to tell Ghanaians that you work hard in a whole 4 years and spend all the whole 4 years on campaign?
Yes.
Trying to be president of the Republic
I do
of
a lot
Ghana.
of. I work a lot, and then I use the profit from my businesses to run campaign.
You don't use everything?
No.
Okay.
So we move on. We've washed our onions.
Okay.
So we now put it inside. All right.
I'm interested in that conversation.
Which one?
The campaign funding. Because I heard that most politicians, they go for loans to fund their campaign, and when they win election, that's when they are supposed to try and pay them.
I don't know.
That's why most politicians are stealing from Ghanaians.
Yeah, it's when you don't. You see, before you become a politician, there must be a reason for you becoming a politician.
Okay.
You don't become a politician when you are broke. Poor man, sorry, but it's not the best.
Okay.
You have to have money in order to join politics.
Okay.
Because politics itself
is a lot of
is
money.
capital intensive. You know.
So why? How on earth will you put in a lot?
Because It is Ghana that we have turned politics to that kind of expensive. Politics about selling your policies, and people buy into it and voting for you.
Okay.
But Ghana, we have turned into a business center where you need to have money to share to people before they vote for you. Then what we are doing is selling our country to the highest bidder. So just it and see.
It's nice. Wow. I
You
like
like
it. Yeah. Wow.
You see,
So
she likes
guys, we went straight to the northern region,
Upper
East
East.
region, yes. And then we are doing
I'm
Dawa
testing
Dawa Jollof with the most sensational Hassan, Ayariga. And as you can see, everything is going on so smooth, and we are enjoying ourselves in the kitchen
Okay.
here. So today is not about the Nigerian or the Ghanaian jollof.
So?
Yes, it's about the Upper East jollof. That's the Dawa Dawa jollof.
Okay, so we
we are
go
done
on.
with the stew. We are pouring our blended stuff in it. I see. That's a lot. So let's leave this one. Okay. Wow. Okay. So the stew is on fire, and we're trying to make sure it's well cooked, so that we pour in our rice, and we will. Oh, honorable. The dawa dawa is still there.
Yeah, to come.
Because it's Dada Jollof, I thought he was going to start the whole thing.
Yeah, it will come.
Okay, so guys, I can't wait to taste this because I've never tasted anything of that sort before.
The next spices will be the dawa and the others.
And the salmon.
Yes, salmon will come. All these ones.
Whoa. Okay, guys, so let's take a quick commercial break. Before we are back, I know our stew is going to be well cooked, and we will see what we have here for you. So, as I said, we are straight inside the northern region, that's the Upper East region, and this is Dawa Dawa Jollof. And we have our very own Hassan Ayariga, who is in the kitchen trying to put out his best. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
All right, so now we now put our protein inside.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So you open it.
I see. That's the whole kind of king's meal. A lot goes into it.
Yes.
So,
And
at
then
what time?
And then now comes we stir it a bit, and then we put our dawa dawa.
Oh, the almighty Dawadawa. So, at what point, in what occasions do we prepare the Dawadawa jollof in the Upper East region?
Anytime. People use dawa dawa for all kind of dishes. It's like the way you use Maggi. It's like the way you use Maggi. We use dawa dawa.
So you know when you go to Ashanti region, if you see an Ashanti eating jollof, then it's his birthday or
It's birthday. We from Upper East.
So Upper East region,
we Upper East, we eat TZ.
TZ.
Ayoyo and okro.
So when do you eat the Dawadawa jollof?
Oh, dawa jollof is when you like it, and then we put enough what do you call it, shea butter. There's a shea butter cooking oil.
Okay.
When you squeeze the jollof, you see oil coming out
Of your hands.
and the taste, my dear, the taste is not easy.
I know.
Don't try it. Don't try it. I miss that food anyway.
Okay.
I miss that food. Maybe we should get it today. Oh, squeeze it.
You should see the oil dripping. I know, right? Okay, so back to our political conversation.
Are you so worried about political conversation?
No, I'm interested in that because I think you have a lot in you that Ghanaians should be able to get it.
The almighty Dawa is here.
Is here. Okay, so Honorable, 2028, you're coming again.
Yes, by His grace.
You are coming.
Yeah, by His grace. Now we put Maggi,
Inside.
spices.
Okay. Are you a Christian?
Muslim.
Okay. So is it the reason why you're not winning the elections? Because the Christian community is more than the Muslim community. Could that be a factor?
The reason that I'm not winning elections? No, that's not the reason.
This is nice. When I get married, I'll bring this to my husband. In fact,
You like it?
I know, right?
Prepare for your mother first.
My mother. I will do that.
So when you go home, you prepare for your mother.
So when my mother gives me the recommendation, then
Yes.
I see.
You have to feed your mother first before your husband.
Oh, why do you say so? Because I know the Bible says when you marry, you and your husband becomes one.
Yeah, but you're not.
There will be no mother around.
You're not married now, so you feed your mother.
So now I should feed my mother first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand. But when you are married, you can consider your husband,
Yes.
or the husband can consider your wife.
Yeah.
Okay. That's.
Okay.
How many children do you have? Since we've gone into family, let's have family conversation.
Okay, so now, Dawda.
Okay. Are you
We're
going
going
to
to
cut
put
it?
cuts. The Dawda, you don't, mostly just, normally we have the grated Dawda, and that which is much powdered. Okay, so at home I have the powdered Dawda. So it's very easy to dissolve.
Okay.
This one, you have to squeeze it. So this is too much for one rice, so you squeeze it like this.
It's too much.
Oh, it's too much.
So you're not going to use everything.
No.
So what does the dawa do to the stew? Because
It gives it a different taste altogether. If you want, we can use oil, but
no, I don't want to say. I know I made my stew not nice because she convinced me to use my dawa.
you see the Dawda seeds inside.
Okay. So they are seeds.
Yes.
I see. These are 6.
So it has to cook. That was small. If you want, we can use oil.
Let's use all.
Let's use
But
oil.
don't mention my name if the food doesn't.
I shouldn't mention your name.
Don't mention my name. Maybe
Whose
you
name should I
say
mention?
I influence you to use everything. That's why your food didn't come out nice. So,
You want to eat Dawda?
yes, it's
So
my
you
first
eat it.
time. And I know it's the first time. 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 It's everybody's first time here. So I hope we enjoy it because
Okay, cover
it's coming
it.
from our very own. So Honorable Hassan, how many children do you have?
Try it.
I want to be a dad now because this is so nice. It's so nice. Wow.
When you have a good husband, you don't have to cook.
I know. That's why I said he is the chef and the wife is the cook in the house. So when they come to the house, it's all war. It's the kitchen war. That's where the kitchen war actually goes on. So please, if you are a young girl growing up, marry a man who can cook for you. Marry a man who can cook because you have a husband like this in the house. Oh my God, you just have to sleep. Your wife is a lucky woman. She is really a
Okay,
happy,
so
lucky woman.
we're gonna put a little bit salt
Okay.
because of the rice. We're gonna wash.
Okay.
So please open it.
Okay.
Hold on. You see that this is sent to stew. I wish your pot was big so that everybody will get.
Sorry?
I wish your pot was big.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
And we're pouring the stock into the stew. Okay. I see.
so to cook a bit, then we'll add water again.
Oh, you have to cover it.
Yes.
Guys, so that's us Cook Africa, and today we went straight into the northern region. That's the Upper East region, and we are cooking dawa jollof. In fact, it's gonna become my favorite dish. I don't know what other regions are bringing on board, but this That's becoming my favorite because when I tasted the stew, oh my god,
So we're
it
coming.
was so nice.
We're coming to wash our rice.
Okay, let me help you with water.
What's the name of it? I'm a farmer, so very soon I'll be giving you rice.
Oh, you want to do everything?
Farming is feeding the world.
I just pray and hope Ghanaians get to hear the policy you are selling to Ghanaians because you have a very huge vision that if we all come to understand that
So you look at the
your
size of the
ambitions
pot.
of becoming a president will be very easy. Looking at the policies you have for
Mother Ghana.
Ghanaians, yes.
Can I have more water?
More water. Has there been any challenging time where you felt like, I'm not doing politics again? You laugh because I've asked the question. Let me help you.
Yes.
Has there been a time like that?
It's been a time where I think that what is wrong with Ghanaians? Why are they not seeing? Let's add more water. Wash it again. Why are they not seeing
the
vision I have for? If you read my manifesto, you'll be so amazed.
I read it when I was told you were my guest, and I was like, wow.
Yes. You'll be shocked the kind of policies I have for Mother Ghana. And you ask yourself, what is wrong with these people? Are they really looking for somebody to salvage Ghanaians? This is my third time.
12 years.
12 years.
Wow.
I ran in 2012. I ran in 2020. No, 2020, and then 2024.
You didn't run in 2016?
No,
Why?
didn't. In 2016 was where the disqualifications came.
And you were disqualified?
Yes, and then I
went to court. So how come you were able to come again in 2020?
It's for that particular election.
Oh, okay.
The disqualification was for, okay, so we'll wash it again, remove the dirt.
Okay. So you were saying something about Ghanaians. Are we washing it again? Is it okay?
Yeah. So now, what we need now is water. No. All right, pour water inside.
So welcome back to Cook Africa, and I have in the house, in the kitchen, Honorable His Excellency Hassan Ayariga, and today he is cooking dawa jollof. So we've prepared our stew, we fried our meat, we've done everything. Now we are going to pour the rice into the already prepared stew, which has been diluted with a bit of water, to see how this jollof turns out. So Honorable, now you have to pour the rice into the stew.
So,
okay,
put the rice into the dawa stew. This is the dawa stew.
So you can use any type of rice. Basmati rice.
Yeah.
Any type of rice.
Yes, you can use any type after washing it. You just.
Today I've learned a lot. So we cooked our meat. He chopped the meat into smaller pieces. We cooked it, and then we added some spices to it. And then when it was well cooked, we transferred it into the hot oil where we fried the meat, and then we removed the meat from the oil.
Yes.
Then we added our onion, chopped onions, not the blended one, and then we added some little tomatoes to it and stirred it. And as it was cooking, we added small spices and then other things to it. That is the blended pepper,
some little
powdered pepper, yes, and other
Maggi
spices
and
into the stew. And we had already blended some onions and then tomatoes and then some pepper. We also poured it into the stew and then we stirred it until it was well cooked. We added fried meat into the stew and then added salmon and the almighty dawa. Oh my god, the process was easy and smooth. When I tasted it, I was like, whoa, where have I been all this while? So as our stew was well cooked, we added a bit of water and cleaned our rice. We rinsed this and then we poured the rice into the stew. So this is where we've gotten to, where we are waiting for the rice in the stew to be well cooked to serve you today. People are already like looking at Scooby. He's already salivating for this Dawadawa jollof. I'm telling you, Kebo is just dreaming of the Dawadawa jollof because the smell and everything in the studio here, in the kitchen here, is something we cannot talk about. So, I don't know which region we'll be going next. I still Ghana month, and as I said, it's Independence Month, and we are cooking some local delicacies this month. So this day, this episode, we went to the Upper East region, and then His Excellency Hassan Ayariga is in the studio, in the kitchen with us. So let's take a quick turn. We will be right back. Okay, so Honorable, I want to ask you a very simple question. It's not even a question, it's a demonstration. Since you are in politics, if you were into other fields, I will ask you to demonstrate in other way. But since you are in politics, how are you going to campaign for viewers to accept Dawadawa Jollof and patronize it and cook it and eat Ghana? Because Dawadawa is made in Ghana, right? So since His Excellency Hassan Ayariga is a politician, the floor is there. He is coming to campaign to you viewers to patronize Dawadawa Jollof.
In Dawadawa, the ingredient being used to make Dawadawa has a lot of vitamins. And because of that, when you use Dawadawa in your preparation of your food, in your meals, or in your soup or stew, it gives it a very good aroma. And then it gives it, a different taste altogether. The Maggies we've been using are all chemicalized. Dawadawa is natural.
Okay.
Why do we go and eat Maggi and all those things and get kidney problem when we can eat Dawadawa and be very strong?
Okay.
Strong man.
I see. Strong man.
So I want Ghanaians to start eating Dawadawa. It's very cheap in the market too as well.
Okay.
When you go to the market, you get it good price. It's better than putting all other ingredients. I need something to give me another.
Napkin. Okay.
Very heavy Dawadawa food.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good.
Yawa.
Let's get
So food is ready.
Food is ready. And we boiled some eggs.
Yes.
It's here.
So let's bring the bowl.
Okay. So let me get you something. Okay. Let's wash our eggs and then bring it.
Show me if you can cook. Oh, wow.
I can see people's mouth being wet already. We all know say jollof dey. And one could see a neck.
Wow, that was just good. Aroma is different. So eat a bat and a manna. But for jollof, it's not for them. Yeah. Good.
Anyway, so now we've learned that even politicians have to work hard in the kitchen, right?
Everybody.
Everybody, and it's not a place for a woman or whoever. Everyone, even politicians, are supposed to work so hard in the kitchen. So thank you very much for coming, but
Thank you too.
we know it's time for us to taste this food, and I can't do this alone. Vincent, Yawa, Max, Quemo, everybody, I need you all here so that maybe some official approval to taste this food. So before you go, before we taste the food, we want some final words from you as we wrap up the whole show.
Oh, I think that first of all, as a country, what is important is for us to begin to achieve food security.
Okay.
We eat rice every day, sometimes 2 times a day, but we don't farm rice. On that note, I'm going to become a rice farmer.
Okay.
We farm almost 5,000 hectares of rice every
Okay.
2 seasons, 2 cycles a year, in order to help make sure we achieve food security. So for me and for our audience, we can cook our own food, prepare our own food, using our own local
Products.
produced
Okay.
rice, tomatoes, oil, and all that. We should not sit down and be importing everything.
At this point,
So at this point, the food is very
I just want to taste it.
Okay.
I know you want to taste it too, but
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Oh, put my closer.
You are a real deal.
Let me have my lunch.
Hey, Kiddy is not a sugar daddy. Kiddy, you are not a sugar daddy. I tell you, you are the real sugar daddy. Oh my goodness, this tastes so good. Viewers, go into the section, the comment section, and then rate our meal. I know you cannot feel it, but you can see it, and you can smell it in your television or on your phones and everywhere you are watching us from. So go into the comment section, the process, how it was done, and everything that came with it. Go in there and then comment on our meal. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. Hassan. We really appreciate this. And I didn't know politicians even cook. So I think we are going to stay in Parliament and around the Jubilee House
And ask them to cook.
for this cooking show, because trust me, everybody needs to be active and work hard in the kitchen.
Let's hurry up so that they can eat.
Bye.